Brownsville woman tells us she tried to extinguish a fire inside her home the only way she knew how. Now her family is dealing with the aftermath. Channel 5's Gabriela Garza went looking for answers on how you can try and prevent a grease fire from spreading in your kitchen.
Just hours ago, this family was preparing for a holiday weekend with family. Now they're dealing with the aftermath of what started as a small grease fire. Norma Sanchez returned to the home this afternoon to try and salvage what she could inside her home. She recalls exactly how the fire started.
Lo que pasó fue que moví el sartén, la grasa cayó a los lados de la parrilla. Yo intenté apagarlo, pero yo pienso que en lo que yo abrí la puerta, como que le di más oxígeno al fuego y para cuando volvimos a entrar ya no se veía nada.
With no fire extinguisher in sight, Sanchez tells us she tried to use water to tame the flames. She thought this would help. According to Brownsville Fire Chief Carlos Elizondo, you should never use water to put out a grease fire.
Unfortunately for the family, there was a total loss for the residents due to the fact that it was the fire that she was using to cook. It was an open flame, and she actually tried to extinguish the fire with water, and water and grease do not mix. It's a volatile mixture.
Elizondo says there are ways you can try to contain the fire before it spreads.
If there is a cover and it's safe for you to put that cover over the pot, do so. That'll allow that fire to either stop or extinguish itself. If you can't, just get away, call 911, have us go out there as soon as possible.
He says this is the time of year where they see an increase in calls.
If you're going to use any type of open flame, especially if you're going to cook, be aware that these things can happen. We suggest that you do it somewhere where it's not near the home. There is no kids running around, making sure that there is a safe place for that cooking to happen.
If you're cooking with family this weekend, Elizondo advises you to think ahead.
Be aware of your surroundings, making sure that the kids, if they are running around the kitchen, that you be aware that they're not close to the stove, or if you have the pots, make sure that the handles are facing inward so that there is nobody or any kid that reaches over and either pulls a pot over.
Elizondo says you should try and have a fire extinguisher in your home. Having one could make a difference. He also says make sure to check the batteries in your smoke detectors regularly. In Brownsville, Gabriela Garza, Channel 5 News at 4.